Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't know what it's going to be called at the moment, literally the first video. But anyways, if you're here now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. That was like take 3, I think, or 4. Anyways, so this channel is a documentary of my life and the process that I am taking to become the man I want to become, because I am not the man I've envisioned, or at least at the moment. So, thinking positive. So one day I want to look back and probably when I don't know 30. Right now I'm like 22, about to turn 23, and just see all the effort, all the time, all the work I put into my life, and just I really want to see the change. You know what I mean? It's kind of more of like what I don't know. If I think about it, just like watching a movie and like seeing the character build into this person of just value. I don't know how to necessarily put it, but yeah, I just think that's really cool, and I just want to see that or see my own movie in a sense. But yeah, and I mean, this could be entertaining, sort of. I guess I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of awkward sometimes, and literally the first video I am making for this channel. And yeah, hope you enjoy. I'm gonna dive into pretty much like my priorities for this year or of 2025, and yeah, so I'm gonna share my dreams or my plan for the next 5-10 years. Well, it's going to be like a very shortened version because it's a lot to share right now. So I'm just going to give you a very small summary of what I want to do in the next 5-10 years. One is develop a profitable business that I can scale and that actually solves a problem and that will provide a lot of value for people. Um, I'll talk about that in another video, which I will be recording very soon. Um, and hopefully, that business one day will provide me financial abundance and some a way or a form to just share with people. Like just kind of been. I mean, just my past. Like I have or I haven't had that type of luxury, I guess. But yeah, so definitely gonna be working on that, and then also my physique. Gonna do another video on that. I guess it's gonna be like series or whatever. But yeah, just developing the physique I want, or the physique I envision for myself, because I am not there yet. I still have a long way to go because I'm like still in like the beginning stage of like where I am physically. Um, and my relationships, like family, marriage, and kids, and all that. I mean, I'm still single, so yeah, that's gonna be a journey for itself. And then just other things in life, but those are kind of like the main ones I would say for sure. Um, Also, I am planning to do like a 10-year planacy. That idea came from the Millionaire Fastlane. Recently listened to the book, and it is a good book. Very realistic advice for people who want to just create a better life for themselves. But yeah, that I'm going to make a separate video because that's a lot, and just because you have to break it down into 1 year, 5 year, and then 10 years, um, and then like all the stuff in between. So for the year 2025, my priorities are going to be very few because I just I can't handle a lot. You know what I mean? It's just like there's just so much stuff on the plate, and so I just try to keep it small, just so I stay focused and not get distracted with other stuff. But anyways, so to start off, I gonna get a new job. Not quite sure what job I'm gonna get. Not particular, or I'm not too particular on what it will be. Mainly just I'm more concerned about like the hours and mainly just consistency because for my past job it wasn't consistent like at all. It was a moving job. It was cool, taught me a lot, but just it was seasonal and just it was rough and just crazy hours. Um, but did learn a lot there, and yeah, so looking to get a new job, uh, and I am looking to start a side business. And I'll explain my side business in the business video or series I'm gonna do too. So not gonna reveal that just yet. And I will be working out like a maniac for, I don't know, the next year, trying to put on muscle, gain strength, flexibility. Oh, it's gonna be painful for sure. But I gotta get into the zone and just work. Um, and then I want to train my dog more. I do have a dog, Connie Corso. I'll put some pictures up. She's uh she's my little girl, my little princess, if I would say. Oh gosh, she is crazy though. Like I can't even explain it, but I love her to death, and I'm glad I have her in my life. Struggled with her in the beginning, not gonna lie. Got her when I was like 18. Not the best move. Past Chris, yeah, that was some idea that you got there. Um, and I want to become more social, just like develop on my communication skills, talk with new people. Before the past 4 years, I was kind of just like almost isolated. It was weird how that was, but I'll explain more on that. Um, and I want to get better at speaking Spanish. Yes, I don't speak Spanish, or I speak very little, un poquito. Because back to what I was saying, I don't speak Spanish and just never grew up speaking Spanish. And I would like to learn because a lot of my family members do. And sometimes it's just a language barrier. And I want to not have that barrier anymore and just be more versatile, just have another skill, be bilingual, which would be cool. Yeah. And that would be a process because learning language is hard. All right. Gonna wrap up this video. Uh, So I'm just gonna share some events that happened recently, the past, I don't know, 2 months that led me to this point in my life. And so pretty much let's just back up until like 2020. So that year, or no, 2021, I moved out. I was 18. Started working for a moving company. I got involved with this church. Yeah, and just what wasn't like like a building type thing. It was more of just people. It was cool. Definitely learned a lot with them, and just the overall moving aspect. Just it taught me a lot, experience wise. Um, how far the body is able to actually go. Just it's just crazy to think about. But yeah. Anyways, not too much happened after that. Um, I guess one thing that a major event that did happen in between the year 2021 to 2025, my dad passed away, and it sucked. I mean, shoot, I didn't have the most strongest relationship with him, but it does affect me in some ways. Like I get sometimes emotional um, when I really think about it. But yeah, that was probably the biggest thing that happened throughout those years. And I was planning to actually go to Idaho too with those group of people, but honestly, it was just a lot. Everything was just too much for me, and yeah, and so I moved back in with my mom, like back in December 3rd, I believe, and yeah, so I moved back in. Right now I'm getting this room ready, or like a studio that I will be staying in. I don't know, for the next 3 5 years. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be here, but yeah, I guess it's like a short term, long term thing. That's just some information that uh think you should know. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoy. Hope that yeah, this can benefit you in some way. Cool. See you later. I don't really know how to do outros because literally the first video. So sorry if that was weird.